Hey guys, what's going on? Eric here. Recently, I'd released a poll asking you guys what psychology video you wanted me to cover next. 15 of you voted, and these were the results. Now, before I begin, I want to state that this is not a type of psychological advice, nor is it relationship advice. But you guys asked me to cover this topic, so here it is. Here are 8 signs to know if he or she is the one. Number 1, you don't get along all the time. Now, this is a very important mark of a healthy relationship. Couples that get along all the time typically have repressed personal feelings about one another that are not being spoken. So, if you and your partner get along all the time without any arguments, personal dislikes, or annoyances, then you're probably looking at a transitional phase in your relationship where all that glitters is gold. But as we know very well, all that glitters is not gold, especially in relationships. Number 2, you have a tough time being honest with each other. Now, this may seem counterintuitive, as being able to be honest with one another is vital to a healthy relationship. But this trait is not to be confused with not trusting the other person, as that would be a red flag that a relationship is on the verge of collapse. Now, having a tough time being honest, but wanting to be honest and being able to trust the other person is a sign that your heart is truly in this relationship, not for the happy feelings or for what the other person can give you, but because you genuinely want a deep-rooted and strong relationship built on the foundation of trust. It is important not to stay clammed up, though, or you may lead your relationship to the former description, the red flag of not being able to trust one another. Number 3, you don't want to spend all your time around each other, and you're genuinely happy to be by yourselves. This one is a very good sign your relationship is in a healthy state. Couples that can be apart from each other without concern for what the other person is doing is a sign that you both have a level of trust with each other that neither one is going to leave the other, but instead will be there waiting to greet you when you return to their company. Neglecting your partner and quality time with them is also not good, though. So take this sign with a grain of salt and understand it is merely the ability to peaceably live your own lives with the support of your partner supporting you that gives this telltale sign so much credibility. Number 4, neither one of you walks away in anger. Consider this a red flag. If someone will not listen to you in an argument or discussion, and walks away angry often or stonewalls you in the process, look it up if you don't know what it is, then the relationship is not healthy or is not going to work out. Someone who behaves this way is not the one for you. Number 5, they help you see the good in you. A relationship is built upon love and compassion, and someone who cares about you enough to lift your spirits is likely to continue doing so. If, for any reason, your partner stops telling you the good they see in you, that's a sign to sit down and prepare to listen to them talk about their feelings about you for a good 30 minutes without walking away or interrupting. You might want to change a few things about yourself that have caused them to stop putting in the energy to love you, because it's probably you. Number 6, they point out the bad things in you and encourage you to do better. This can come in many forms, and the way it speaks to someone will depend on their personality. In other words, the one for me is not the one for you. And being able to hear, validate, and receive such statements like this is a sign that you are ready for a relationship, and you have a keeper. In the faithful words of King Solomon of Israel, and the wisdom God gave him, which he listed in Proverbs for us to reflect on, the wounds of a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. Number 7, they're not afraid of marriage. Many will likely disagree with this statement for a variety of reasons, and I'm sure someone will say, so and so have been together for 15 years and they're not married. And to that, I will say, then they're not the one for each other. That's great that they have made the relationship work. Now, I could go on about my points on this matter, but I fear it would only create a larger controversy and disorder. So instead, I will merely say I've earned the credibility through my channel and past videos and advice. So if you still have doubts after that, then there is no convincing you. Number 8, the more you open up to them, the more they want to be with you. I'll leave this as the final sign that they are the one for you. The more one gets to know you, the real you, and falls in love with you, the more you can rest assured they loved you with all your faults and not knowing you at all at the beginning. Need I say more? Okay guys, so there you have it. Those are 8 signs he or she is the one. If you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future videos. I release polls on what video topic you would like me to cover next, so be sure to share your vote when the time comes. I'll be seeing you next time. Until then.